yes, clarity, yeah. Determination, laser focus, banging on they.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy back again with another video. Today I'm playing Madden 20 franchise for y'all. Let's get it. Earlier I was playing Fortnite and I did grab a W. I actually grabbed
laser focus,
two
banging on they taking notice.
It really don't make no sense, but like, no raging now. Madden 20 W's all day. Never take an L on this. Never.
Yeah. Hey, okay. 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge, somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pound. Somebody gonna want revenge, somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Step back, let me get some room. Congrats every time I'm through. Stay packing away.
Shady! Throwing some shade. It's the coach.
After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5. In his own end zone, it's Mahomes. Buying time to his left. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away. But it does get away and it's second down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score.
And that's caught inside the 35. Mahomes finding Hill for a big play. 66 yards.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. And now time is called as we've got an injured Charger down there on the field. We'll step aside and come back to Carson after this. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. A give to Williams, running right. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. The good run on 1st down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
Let's go!
So when you saw him dump it off to the back, did you think he was going to pick up the 1st down there?
Well, I knew one thing. It wasn't his primary target. At least it didn't look like it. Turned out to be the play they needed, though, and it's big because it's the opening drive. So converting that 3rd down, keeping the play, not the play, the drive going.
Yeah, it certainly appeared like his downfield targets were covered. He threw a little dump off to his back, and nice effort picking up the 1st down, though. And you're right, that opening drive, keep those chains moving.
They'll try and run. This is Williams.
Go back. No.
And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. It's a loss of 14 that time, and that'll bring up a 2nd and goal.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
Now the first carry for LaShawn McCoy. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
Well, it looks like they caught him off guard on 2nd and very long by running the football. All right, we always talk about tendency breakers and counters and doing things opposite the grain, and that worked very well for him. Picked up really nice yardage. But
and he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. LaShawn McCoy with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year as his guys are able to... So we are in the final minute now of the first half as this offense gets ready to take over. They'll start the drive with a carry by McCoy.
I gotta beat him around that.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Yes, sir.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 7 yards there and a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now they'll try and run the sweep to McCoy. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
I think there's one element that just keeps increasing on defense in the NFL, and that's speed. They want it at every position, and we just saw there some linebackers who can go sideline to sideline, run past that trash, go past people, and make tackles near the sidelines.
Not only near the sideline, but also in the backfield there for the loss. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 44-yard line.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Here's Mahomes to throw, eluding the pressure right. They complete it to Hill.
Give me the mic, you son.
There he goes, right side. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. And a nice job. Now, following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Throw left side complete. That's Wells. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide it. With the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A minute 50 to go here in the first half. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Flushed out right. He finds McCoy. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. A quick throw out wide, caught by Robinson. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Sammy Watkins, the intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd and goal. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. Sammy Watkins, the intended target, but now it's 3rd and goal. 2 incompletions haven't moved him any closer. And likely throwing again, you'd have to think on 3rd and goal here. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill.
Am I going to give us the ball back? Are they tripping or what?
Now following the touchdown, here comes this offense back out onto the field as they will take over with a 1st and 10. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Flush to his right. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And this is caught inside the 5. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. Not time enough for a play and then a timeout, you wouldn't think. So with 4 seconds left, they're going for it. Throwing now is Mahomes. Being chased out. And that is caught by Watkins for a Chief touchdown. Sammy Watkins. As time expires in the first half, the Chiefs are able to extend their lead.
Brandon, my man, just one sentence for that one. Clinic.
And that's what they've done. They lead the league in points. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the third quarter.
Sammy Watkins about to get a short pass and break loose.
Mahomes now on first down. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Desmond King there on the coverage. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Now a throw from outside the pocket, complete out left. Sammy Watkins, he's going to go. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Sammy Watkins with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Chiefs are able to extend it. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On first down, Mahomes forced out to his left. And this is caught by Watkins. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
It's Kelsey on the ground. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Throwing again on second down. Mahomes wide open as Watkins. He's got it. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll step aside and come back to Carson after this. 3 red zone trips, 3 touchdowns so far. They'll look for a 4th on second and goal. Now here's Mahomes. This will be caught at about the 6. A loss of 2 there, second down.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. It kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
Looking to throw again on second down. Mahomes. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. So give them the yardage on the pass and half the distance to the goal line.
Because they're inside the 30, so now you don't march off the full 15, right? You have half the distance to the goal. In any event, that's precious real estate given up.
Mahomes now to throw. And that is caught by Watkins for a Chief touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out.
Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this third quarter.
All right, so
on first and 10, here's Mahomes, eluding the pressure right. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Mahomes going to throw. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost his bread and butter. It's a good running back dive play.
This for his running back, McCoy. Nothing doing on that one, and it'll be 4th down. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
And it's complete to Kelsey. And he's taken down inside the 30. 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, but now it's 1st and 10. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I looked down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked in the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
Flushed out right. It's caught by Roberts. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Michael Roberts.
Oh, you want to stew? Here you go. Here's the stew. Give you some pepper on there. Yay. 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 Yay.
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. The keeper there turning into a big play of 23 yards, and it moves the sticks. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a give to McCoy. They find some open field here. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. They just look like they're having fun out there. Big lead. There's another big play on the big run. I mean, they can't be stopped.
I'm a little bit older than you, as you well know, partner, and you tend to tell me that all the time. But it used to be a big-time song, and the lyric was, "Summertime and the living is easy." Right now, it's...
And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Damian Williams. His 14th touchdown now on the year as his guys continue to pour it on.
And now he's at that stage of the game, partner, where one of our predecessors.
Late stages of the game here in the 4th quarter as this offense takes over 1st and 10.
Yellow. I go blue, lady.
All right, so I'm about to fake him again. Oh, he ain't gonna catch me. Oh, he ain't gonna catch me.
And a cut to the right and some open field
He
here.
ain't gonna catch me.
A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. 1st down. Big run here in the 4th as they continue to wear down this defense.
And that's when the offensive line coach clicks onto the headset and says, "Head coach, offense coordinator, let my guys fire out and hit people. We're wearing them down. Let's finish them off with the running game."
Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. Now Mahomes. And that is caught by Watkins for a Chief touch.
Mahomes decided to score more. Deserved to. Legit, like, what do they return? Hey, What are they even doing? Like, they're legit just giving me
So
the
this
ball
offense will head back out there already in excellent field position thanks to the interception.
Keep this thing damn ball.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Sir.
And for them,
Yay. How do I keep getting the ball before 2-minute warning?
so now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line.
Oh, this time it's on the other side of the field.
I got it. Got double tight. Double tight.
Mahomes now on first down. Dancing to his left.
Scores again.
And going deep for Hill. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, second down. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. The last completion actually lost a yard, so now they'll need to convert on 3rd down. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A rough go there on 3rd down, a loss of 4.
And on this play, the read for the quarterback was the defensive end, and he was totally focused on the quarterback. He should have given it off inside to the running back. Instead, he kept it and ended up taking a loss on the play.
He may try and run for this. Finding room at the 30. Hey, nothing to see here, just your standard 4th down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going. Well-executed 4th down conversion.
Yeah, I know this will surprise you, but I've actually done a little bit of reading lately, and all the analytics say that you should go for it more on 4th down. I think someone has referred back to their analytics coach. Maybe he's got a pipeline into the booth, because that was a really good play call.
Go now. 15, Lonnie. 15, Lonnie.
Well, at least we got an Auburn player in there now. Come on, Jared.
The backup Stidham, his first throw. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. And never good on a pass completion there to go the wrong way. Lost yardage.
No, for some reason, it seems to work better when you throw it downfield or you move the ball downfield running it that way, doesn't it? But in this case, if you're the defensive guys, you're energized, executed well, and you caused a lost yardage play. That's going to feel good and look great in film.
And he finds who else? Watkins. It's a gain of 20 and picking up the first. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Wide open receiver complete. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
We can do this with Alamo, bro. Keep your face high.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Chiefs, the train just keeps rolling 9-0 now to start this campaign. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the home team here, they are barely afloat as they fall to 4-5. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road.
Oh, Jared came Charles from Auburn, bro. That's a real Auburn player. Come in, back up. Eat that booty. War Eagle. Hey. Let me do my dance. Oh my God.
This ain't nothing for the pack. Got 16 sitting in the lap. Whole squad all dressing all black. Every single last one of them got my back. Hey, 20 of us, that's 20 goons in them. Ice cream whip, triple school. I got 3 strikes, ain't got to lose. When it's all on the line, what you gonna do? Come on, I'm highly favored. Don't wanna play me, no conversation.
Yes!
Ain't got time for no debating. It's for the taking, no hesitation. Don't try my patience. I'ma pour out one for the set, boy, till there's nothing left. On a run to the bread until we all got them baguettes. Hear them footsteps coming, cause we coming for the check. We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide. I can never switch, not a day in my life. Long as my dogs, they by my side.
Man, they always putting the first one in there.
We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide. I can never switch, not a day in my life. As long as my dogs, they by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die.
Says, make y'all play. Open it by 50 yards in that touchdown every game. Oh, this man transfers teams every year. No turnovers. Okay then. I know that man by heart. Von Miller, whatever that name is. I'm still proud about you. Bro, I can give these players millions of dollars. Like, I can put this man over here, like. I ain't about to pay that man that much, because I didn't even pay Patrick Mahomes that much. Bro, $1 million? Ain't no, bro. This man ain't about to get $1 million when he's a part of our team. Cause we rich, baby! He might get about 9 mil. I don't know about perfect now. That's only 9 mil.
Are you ready for me? Ladies and gentlemen.
But there ain't. Hold on, let me see.
Down in Mississippi and New Orleans, Big Snoop Dogg got a Madden league. His team is off the hook and you don't really want none, but if you do, come and get some. See, tell your mama and tell your daddy, and tell the whole damn world it's Madden territory. Tell your mama and tell your daddy, and tell the whole damn world it's Madden territory. Come get some if you want some, but you ain't bad enough, so you can't take none. I'm Big Snoop Dogg, and I'm the only one. And when it comes to Madden, all y'all fools my sons. Haha, bag up off me and watch you lose. Snoop Dogg is on the mic, I'm giving Madden blues. And if you choose to run up on me, you gon' get laid out so fast, cause I can get you with the run or I can hit you with the pass. I can't be touched and I can't be schemed. Roll it when I'm in a mud league. 2-0, Madden time on you suckers. Y'all can't get close, so why you wanna touch us? Cause my team is so hard, my team is legit. Madden 20, Snoop Dogg is, I get it. I got cleats on my feet, jersey on my back, helmet on my head, ready to attack like that. Down in Mississippi and New Orleans, Big Snoop Dogg got a Madden league. His team is off the hook and you don't really want none, but if you do, come and get some. See, tell your mama and tell your daddy.
Tell the whole world.
A fight for the right to be number.
Yeah, I am #1, son. Dang, bro, they starting out for the early.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Uh-oh, got the start up under my boy. Oh, Patrick is back.
From the gun, it's Mahomes.
Oh,
he's going to air it out right away. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. Second down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Here's the first carry for LaShawn McCoy. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on third down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. And going deep for... This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown number 18 on the... We drop you in now to first quarter action as the offense begins this drive. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. Mahomes now already over 100 yards passing in just this first quarter. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it with McCoy. Muscles him off. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one.
Oh, he's got it going early in this one. That's the shady McCoy. That's vintage right there, right? Breaking tackles, creating explosive runs. And if they don't take care of this early, look out. This guy's got a big, big day.
You know where he got that nickname Shady, by the way?
I know you're going to educate me on it. Help me out.
Mama. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Tyreek Hill with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. This offense ready to head back out there as they'll take over with a little over a minute to play in this first quarter. They'll start on the ground with McCoy. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And finally brought down at the 38. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
I don't care what the game plan was coming in. After these runs,
you're running it, right?
you make sure you keep circling on your play sheet, running plays that are working, and keep patting those big offensive linemen on the back. They're doing a great job.
Goes without saying, the defense is going to have to adjust to it.
In a big way, and they've got to figure out, do they have to sell out to stop the run, or can they just do it better than what they've done so far?
LaShawn McCoy races. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. LaShawn McCoy. The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter. Here's Mahomes to throw. Flush to his right. They complete it to Hill. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead.
Second quarter from Arrowhead. It's the Chiefs in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 27.
Pretty good results here on the first down run as he takes this forward for about 6.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And it'll be 3rd down. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Eluding the pressure right. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. That'll go as a loss of 5. And that's going to make it 4th down. Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Mahomes going to go on 4th down. Flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will. Finding room to the 20. And finally down at the 9-yard line. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a 1st.
Partner, it's often that man coverage is easier for a quarterback to run against. You get your receivers going downfield. Those guys are staying with them, and oftentimes they have their back to the quarterback, which opens up a lot of space and room, and they don't even know that he's taken off with it. What a big-time pickup on that play.
Call it a loss of 14 on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
That makes no sense. You've got to understand your situation. You're in a goal-to-door situation, and instead you're dancing around, and instead of staying at least where you were, you end up losing yards for your team.
Only a couple yards there, and that's going to set up a long 3rd and goal.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instinct. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. Patrick Mahomes on his way to a monster game. So we are in the 2nd quarter now as the offense gets set to take over. They've got it 1st and 10. Now a draw play. This is McCoy. And all the way up to the 49. A big hitter. That one goes for 40 yards. That carry just did something significant as well. It pushed him past Jerome Bettis on the NFL all-time rushing list. The bus had 13,662.
And not every carry you get in the NFL is going to be open field, right? A place you can make your cuts. You got to get some of those grimy yards, don't you? You got to go inside and run through people, just as Jerome Bettis did. That's what we've seen him do as well.
Off the draw, here's Williams. He's got the 1st down and more inside the 40. And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Damian Williams, touchdown number 15 of the year. As his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
Hold up. I want to see what I touched him. Hold up, I gotta go back.
So the football will be at 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll work this back to right around the line of scrimmage and surrender there. Now whistles and a timeout with 3.
No. No! It looked like they hit him at the bottom of his stomach and he jumped.
Seconds left in the first half. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
All right, come on, back up.
They'll keep it on the ground again here.
And he will perhaps get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And time has run out on this first half.
Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the 3rd quarter. Ready for the start of the 3rd quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Now we see Sammy Watkins getting ready to go again on offense. And the tape on him in this one, fun to watch.
Yeah, the tape on your forehead's funny too.
Yellow.
Oh, I gotta get him a bunch of more touchdowns, though.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Over the middle, he's got Watkins. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing now is Mahomes. Steps away to his left. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. The sack there by Bradley Chubb. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Byron Pringle, his 2nd touchdown on the season.
Going off of that, huh?
After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5. Here's a carry for the fullback. That's Anthony Sherman. And that won't buy him much room. Just a 1-yard gain to the 5. Tackled by Bradley Chubb, the number 5 pick in the 2018 draft.
That's someone who's pretty happy right there. That's the defense coordinator. Body after body getting to him before he can get started.
Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time.
10th carry now for McCoy. And he'll take this one up to about the 13. Call it an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard. They'll try and run for it with McCoy. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. that appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. And that closed up quickly there as he gets it up only to about the 17. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
I know this play gets a lot more than 4 yards.
On 2nd down now, it's Williams. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20.
3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. That's caught. It's DeMarcus Robinson. And he'll be corralled right around the 34.
And it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. This one complete to Mecole Hardman.
No play! No play! No play, I said.
There he goes, right side. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Mecole Hardman, his 4th touchdown on the year. As his... We are in the 4th and final quarter as the offense will have the football starting this drive 1st and 10. They begin the drive with Williams. A beautiful fake. Space to maneuver at the 40 as he'll get this one up to the 44-yard line. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time. And I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this 4th quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try to finish off the game.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That burst good for 20 and a 1st down. On that last carry, he just passed LaDainian Tomlinson, Charles, on the all-time NFL rushing list.
And congratulations to him, and I'm sure LT would probably applaud him as well. They'd also ask him, as long as you carried it, could you throw it like I could too?
LT, though, finished his career at 13,684, and now he's soaring past that. And no pitch there and no chance either as he's brought down behind the line of scrimmage. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
I don't think there's any doubt that if it's me, I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play because you got to know, defenders, if they get a free shot at the QB, they want to take it, and they want to take it big.
And they got it there on the option play for a loss. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. Now it appears we've got a Chief moving pretty gingerly down there. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Now here's Mahomes, buying time to his left. He may try and run for this. And they move this all the way down to the 9. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a 1st.
Now, those are the ones that hurt defensively. You do everything right. Excellent pressure, good coverage downfield, and then he slips out the back door and turns it into a nice gain.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. So another score there. Often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams.
He'll have a first down past the 40. And all the way down to the 33-yard line. An outstanding pickup there for the Chiefs. Give him 42 yards on the ground.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
A quick throw out to Hardman on the perimeter. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their totals.
There's no doubt in my mind.
And do you hear that? Do you hear that?
It's not scales, right? I don't hear scales. Do I actually hear a tune being warbled?
I think the fat lady's humming.
Yeah, she's doing more than humming. She's belting it out right now.
Going. She's full bore. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the fourth quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it. Flush to his right. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So they say no to the penalty. The incompletion stands. It'll be 2nd and 10.
And what they want to do is go ahead and take those downs away from them. You never want to give extra snaps to any offense. That's how you get hurt.
So now we're in the final minute of the game in the fourth quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. Following the penalty, it's Williams. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Mahomes going to throw, eluding the pressure right. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And he can't quite pick it. No interception so far. That probably should have been their first, but at least it's 4th down. Well, they could just run this clock out, but here is the field goal unit on 4th down. This from 44 yards out, left hash. And his kick is good. And they're well on their way now as the lead grows even larger. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know this.
Well, in this one, partner, we had some action all the way down to the final whistle there with the late points and then the kickoff to end it.
Yeah, and the best part about it is just seeing how teams battled all the way to the end, you know. Didn't really matter. Scoreboard was pretty well set, but they still competed until the final whistle.
So for Kansas City, they keep on rolling 10-0 now to start the year. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Broncos, it's loss number 5 for them on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports.
Yeah. Up it's magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing. Now I hit the scene, they like lights, camera, action. Living in a dream, now my music, they be blasting. Step out, I'm a star, always in the latest fashion. Had to set the bar, try to catch me lacking. Bank account for my son, he won't have to struggle. You can see it in my eyes, all I do is hustle. They tried to knock me off my feet, I'm ready to rumble. Feel like I ain't ate in weeks, working off the muscle. Oh yeah, oh my, we ride for my brothers, no lie. All you can die, never wrong, they right. I ain't changing my side, yeah, we in it for life. When up and up is magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I I'm loving for him, I'ma make it happen. Now my dreams reality, not going back to back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laugh. Hey, how could you lie to my face? People claim that they be loyal, they be taking up space. See my broski lose his heart when he was fighting that case. Took so many yells, I'm not going back to those days. I'ma treat you how you treat me, do you like how it tastes? Shorty, use a can't treat you like my ace. I got way too many problems to be worried, I'm straight. Me and Craig had to watch for the Jakes. On the road, this crazy, I get 80 a show. Say my money, stack it up, and look like I'm foreign cars, driving fast, I never done this before. Yeah, run out my problems, let me we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you
just a bit big. Living in a and I do and I wish I never did. I swear to God, just a bit big. Living in a and I do and I wish I never did. I swear to God, just a bit big.
Honestly unforgettable. You were Joe like your belly show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You were Joe like your belly show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. Yeah. I just had to let you know. Yeah. Give me that work and I can sell it. I put it on the line like I ain't selfish now. The story flip if I let you tell it. Put my heart and soul in so you feel it. I ain't never faking, I'm the realest since Tupac in the prison and claiming his innocence. Currently, I'm the greatest rapper in a sense. But any currency, I'm still guaranteed my wins. This is coming from within, I stuff for real, I don't pretend. When the OG spilling knowledge, bet it's best to soak it in. I'm a prophet to them scholars, got them chakras opening. Got them fixing up their octaves, now they truly focused in. I'm seeing 2020 visions, daily manifesting on my premonitions. Best to keep it neutral, got my own religion. The brainwash, gotta make your own decision. My word is James Bond, I stay on a mission. Coming for the top position, ain't no competition, man. Pull up in the top, it's missing, the opposition ain't. All that lane switching, this is what the game is. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You were Joe like your belly show. This so perennial, do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You were Joe like your belly show. This so perennial, do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. My name, ready? S-T-R-O. I ain't come to play with you, life challenging, but I wouldn't trade with you. It's early, I'm up, I can't spend the day with you, I'm out of my business. I ain't getting paid with you, my color bright, I ain't finna fade with you, man, I gotta come clean like I made with you. I been on my everybody drop when I drop, this shorty, she support, ride, lifting up. Never not on my grind. New York City time. Another brother better, you will never find. I've been in my bag like groceries. Competition shouldn't take shots, take notes, please. Putting live from the winner side. Ready to try, keep a different vibe. Is you down the ride, down the tide? You will never know. You ain't never tried. Work it out. Hit the gym, hit the field. Hey yo, I need that. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard on the job. I just need that. On my niggas real good. We don't need your feedback.
I'm back, guys. I'm scared, bro. There ain't no way we get made to the playoffs. Even if we lost every single game in a row.
Weird and relatable things we've all done before. Part 59. We always use these things as little lightsaber swords whenever they're done with wrapping paper. Whenever the freezer door doesn't shut all the way, we just give it a little kick. Sometimes as a kid, when our parents would tell us to go wash our hands, and we didn't want to wash our hands, we would just turn the water on and make it sound like we just did. Whenever the TV volume isn't at an even number, we always change it. Like if you've ever done any of these before. Weird and relatable things we've all done before. Part 59. We always use these things as little lightsaber swords whenever they're done with wrapping paper. Whenever the freezer door doesn't shut all the way, we just give it a little kick.
Oh, I gotta get that right for the...
The game is on the line. Buffalo, here we go. Josh Allen. Oh, shit. They let him just run down the field. All the way to mid. What the fuck was that? He just threw the damn ball up like, fuck it. Somebody will catch the son of a bitch. You could have cost your team the game. You got a minute, 4 seconds, you dumbass. You got no timeouts. Holy fucking shit. The game is on the line. Buffalo, here we go. Josh Allen. Oh, shit. They let him just run down the field. All the way to mid. What the fuck was that? He just threw the damn ball up like, fuck it. Somebody will catch the son of a bitch. You could have cost your team the game. You got a minute, 4 seconds, you dumbass.
Yo, I got a joke to tell y'all. Okay, so there's 3 kids. These 3 kids are playing hide and go seek. These 3 kids' names were Trouble, Manners, and Shut Up. Trouble was it, Manners hitting the trash can, and Shut Up hitting the police station. So when they all go disperse to hide and all that shit, the police officer comes up to Shut Up and says, "Hey, what's your name, kid?" He looks at him and said, "Shut up." Police officer looks and goes, "Excuse me? Where's your Manners at?" Manners is in the trash. Oh, Manners in the trash. Okay. Kid, are you looking for trouble? Nah, trouble's looking for me. Yo, I got a joke to tell y'all. Okay, so there's 3 kids. These 3 kids are playing hide and go seek. These 3 kids' names were Trouble, Manners, and Shut Up. I'm Spider-Man.
Trying to spread the word of God, and there's so many souls to save, so you know I'm never stopping. I've been straight praying, I ain't playing, I'm just saying God forgives me for my sins, and He keeps the blessings spraying. I've been
Everybody, this is a special edition of the divisional round playoffs on EA Sports. Up next, we've got what should be an intriguing matchup between the Cleveland Browns and the Kansas
City Chiefs. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half. But it's time for a little football. So I'll hand it over to our broadcast team. Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you as always. EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to chilly, but of course sold-out Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Straight ahead, we punch the second of 2 tickets to the AFC title game, and we've got a great one in store between the Cleveland Browns and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Look in the mirror and what do I see?
Continues here on EA Sports. We're pleased to bring it to you alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Godden, and who has the edge here? You got one side that had some extra rest, but another comes in off a win.
Look in the mirror and what do I see?
Which team you are, you say that's an advantage. You'll take the rest, you'll take the week off, get your guys.
This man said I'm the strongest man in the world. I'm working out right now.
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line.
But there's this thing called sin. And what sin does, it contaminates your life. It contaminates your spirit. And it separates you from the Lord. But there is a solution, and that's Christ. And through Christ, He can take your sin.
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Or something called
the success rate coming on the outside of the field of ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety of play calling usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance. One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in secondary.
On third down, here's McCoy. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. 2 yards and able to get the first down in the process.
So this is a situation where low man has got to win at the line of scrimmage, but it's not just the low man winning. It's the low man is winning with some force, and they have that to pick up the first down.
Barely picking it up, but they did. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. Now Mahomes on the bootleg. Flushed out right. This is caught by Watkins. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
And let's face it, that's what we just saw there. Not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball.
That dude was so fat and he said I'm the strongest man in the world, and I'm still going.
Speed, the agility, so good with there he goes, left side. And his first carry, he loses the football. And that will get out of bounds. Lucky there. They keep possession inside the 5.
I've never seen a dance, walking into the touchdown dance where you just stop and stand there and just dance.
And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. A 3-yard touchdown run. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Well, we need to have the crowd on their side. Their defense.
He fell down on one of them.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
That man on the left, that left safety's going to get me.
They'll run on first down.
Or not. I ain't even getting that far because he freaking sucks.
The 22. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and
oh my gosh,
that didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
And he's brought down, getting this one up
big
to about
nose.
35.
Big nose.
13 yards there and a Kansas City first down. Veteran running back like him, we've seen a lot of those chunk carries in his career.
And that's why you don't just look at his birth certificate and decide when a guy is done, right? Because you know as well as I do, in this league, as soon as you hit 30, they're looking to let you go if you're a running back. Sometimes a little tread left on the tires.
That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first.
Hey, second round, what?
On first down, it's McCoy. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Well, that's Spencer Ware, and he won't hike the ball.
Second quarter from Arrowhead. It's the Chiefs in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming
Show
up.
me mom's
Second quarter
text
from
messages.
Arrowhead. It's the Chiefs in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up. On second down, it's Ware. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. Mahomes now to throw. Rolling to his right. And it's complete to Kelsey. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns 26.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He's able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
They'll run on first down. It's McCoy. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
This has been a good drive so far. It's been a running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Nothing nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
And they're back to the 18. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Damian Williams with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more.
After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. On first down, McCoy.
Ooh!
First down.
Ooh! Oh!
He's at the 50. He's at the 30. Past the 20. And all the way in for a Kansas City
94 yards. I'm done.
LaShawn McCoy, 94 yards. And the Chiefs strike quickly here for 6 points.
Yeah, no.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll run on first down. It's McCoy. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
Y'all want to hear how dirt bike goes?
Back with a touchdown. It's a long play, so be it. But the main goal is to get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock. Defense gets you some touchdowns. Settle down and relax a little bit after you just give up the score. Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving.
And he will have a first down as they get into the ground at the 37.
Dang, bro, these Browns ain't letting me run.
On the pickup, but that's good
Let me
enough
run
to
free.
extend the drive. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep inside. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Big Nomus.
Now Mahomes. He finds McCoy.
Going big Nomus. Big Nomus. You know he going.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first
I
half,
hit it, bro.
they'll call the timeout.
I hit it. I did it.
catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here.
Yeah, I know.
Final shot before the half from Mahomes. Being chased out left. And going deep for Hill.
I played with this on my finger. That don't count.
Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up
No!
empty.
We got to get the ball back. I got 66.6%. That's the devil's number. Let me get the ball. Let me get the ball. Hurry up!
Win or go home. That's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC division.
These boys over here are winners.
And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Here comes the Chiefs offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where
What? That does not make no sense.
Mahomes now on first down. This for his running back, McCoy. Call it no
big no miss.
First down play.
Big no miss.
Simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. And going deep for Hill.
Go, babe.
This is caught.
Cha-cha. 1, 2, cha-cha-cha. 1, 2, cha-cha-cha. Hold up. Let me show y'all my favorite video on TikTok. The funniest video on TikTok to me. Me.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ready, go! 1, 2, cha-cha-cha. 1, 2, cha-cha-cha. 1, 2, cha-cha. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ready, go! 1, 2, cha-cha-cha. 1, 2, cha-cha-cha. 1, 2, cha-cha. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Ready, go!
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
That's so cute.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes.
Hey, I'm going back.
And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Terrence Mitchell right there on the coverage.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock the Albert away and bring up second down.
The throw once more on 2nd and 10. Mahomes. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And now off to the races down the right side. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill.
I broke both of their ankles in one juke. That's correct.
And the Chiefs are able to extend their
Oh, buddy picked the man up. Yeah. I am a minister. I can't interact with my kids.
As this offense gets set to take over. They go play action here on first down. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would really help there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. On the toss, here's Williams. He'll have a first down past the 40.
Ha! Leave him! Leave him!
Down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll take it on.
Catch me now, Steve.
Damian Williams saving his best with his 3rd touchdown of the game. So following the fumble, this offense will get another shot at it as they quickly head back onto the field.
I didn't do it.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete.
What are you doing, teammate?
Tough to
Oh
hold
my
on to that one. It's
gosh.
second down.
Oh my gosh, you big fat
Line of
slowpoke.
scrimmage, again the 25, second and 10. Mahomes going to pull it out and keep it himself. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Dude, I legit pressed R1 so I can run the ball.
Second long, now it's third and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
They're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Forced out to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Greedy Williams, the rookie out of LSU, there to knock it away. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks.
Well, on fourth down here, that pass knocked her.
I actually didn't score off of that, but wait.
Now a first down carry, it's Williams. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards.
I ran 20 yards a run for that man. Don't spin somewhere.
Running on first down with
third string running back. Retard.
Be backed up to the 24. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3
Bro,
yards.
quit running the third string running back. Hey.
On second down, Williams.
My backup.
Snub this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. Give them a loss of 6 yards, and it brings up third down. First and second down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's third and 18. They need something big. Here's Mahomes to throw. And Robinson with a big catch. There he goes left side. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Demarcus Robinson. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. On first down, McCoy. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Operating from the 27 now. Here's second and 3. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got a second down now as they look to salt this one away. They'll run it with Williams. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
I've got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to give a whole lot of credit to the running game of the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line, yes, carrying the ball has been key, but those guys up front, they've made a lot of space. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Denzel Ward, the number 4 pick in the 2018 draft, making a tackle from his corner spot. On second down, it's Williams. And nothing but daylight ahead. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown.
I ran backwards and ran back and scored. So I had to cut her up.
Perhaps the week off energized him.
A great article in the paper this morning basically saying that they would not have won the division without him. He's not the only piece, but I think that's it. So now we're in the final minute of the game of the fourth quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. They'll run on first down. It's McCoy dancing away at the 30. He'll have a first down past the 40. And finally brought down right at the midfield stripe. The Chiefs now course, they've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
You gon' choose me, baby, it is. Or you can lose me, baby, it is. I need blue strips, baby, it is. You so clueless, baby, it is.
Yeah, Fortnite goals are born in December, they say. Yeah.
From midfield, here's Mahomes.
I wish Fortnite close to December. So I'm close to a Fortnite goal, yeah.
Down inside the 20. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. So they stay alive in the NFL playoffs, move on to the conference championship. And do you think that the printing press is starting to get those T-shirts and hats ready, my friend?
They have to, Brandon. They have to be ready because if you win, you've got to hand those out on the field right away. And just think about the pressure for the players now. Families are going to be talking about tickets to the Super Bowl even before you play the conference championship game.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Chiefs victorious here as we say so long from Arrowhead.
Alright guys, that'll be it for today's video. I will let y'all watch me play the Super Bowl and Madden franchise. First, I'm probably going to play the conference championship, but I will let y'all see me play the Super Bowl. Watch me kick their butts. Yeah, if y'all want to see that, yeah. I'm going to play the conference championship, then the Super Bowl, so I'm going to end the stream here. By the time I play the Super Bowl, I'll be back streaming. So make sure to stay updated almost every day. And yeah, so like, peace.